Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my friends. I'm Lestari, and now I will try to tell you a good style of writing in English. There is my PPT. Check it out.
Presented by me, Delia Lestari. We often refer to different ways of writing as styles of writing and distinguish between formal, neutral, informal, colloquial, and slang. These styles have no clear break-off point, so the best illustration is to think of a continuum like this. Very formal, neutral, informal, informal, colloquial, or slang. If a text has of the typical feature of the formal style, it qualifies as formal. Similarly, a text with many informal and colloquial features is informal. We become aware of the formality of a text once we start reading it, and should, when we write ourselves, use the level of formality that the situation requires. Good students are able to do just that. Spontaneous speech is on the whole informal or colloquial. Serious writing, for example news reportage and academic articles, has a formal style while most everyday writing is done in the neutral style. Here are some characteristics of the fourth style. Very formal or formal has many learned words. Example: substitutability, encounter, postpone. Neutral or informal, more everyday words. For example, phrasal verbs, meet, put off. Informal colloquial, or mostly everyday words. Phrasal verbs and idioms like put off, it sucks, and colloquial slang, learned word avoided in groups word and taboo word use. For very formal or formal, impersonal language, first I or we and you avoided. Second, passive verb forms, and third, action turned into nouns nominal style. For example, the committee's proposal caused deep resentment. For neutral and formal, more subjective and personal language, like for example, I or we and you, a verbal style, action expressed in verbs. The committee proposed a plan that people didn't like all at. And informal or colloquial, a personal style with subjective language forms in like I mean, you know, etc. Common more forms like sort of, kind of, etc. in order not to sound too categorical. For colloquial slang, direct and personal evaluation, many swear words and taboo words. For example, bloody, nuisance. Very formal, lexically rich. For example, many lexical words in relation to the number of words in a text. The committee's proposal caused deep resentment. And for neutral and formal, less lexical rich. The committee proposed a plan that people didn't like. In informal colloquial, like few lexical words in relation to the total number of words in the text. And the last, colloquial has low lexical density. Very formal or formal has declarative sentence, the rule. Complete sentence, the rule. And neutral has some interrogative sentence, interrogative and imperative. Some fragments. For informal has more interactive sentence types, more fragments. And for colloquial has many fragments, sometimes left out. For example, they just idiot. And the last, or very formal, has contracted form like didn't, you will avoid it. And for neutral, has some contracted form. And for informal or colloquial, has more contracted form. And the last has sign has contraction the rule. Double negative, common, you ain't seen nothing yet. Lexical density. Compare these two sentences. First sentence, the committee professor echoes the statement in the second, the committee professor then that people didn't like at all. They mean pretty much the same thing, but the first is more formal than the second. It is partly because it packs more information into fewer words, 6 in the first, 11 in the second. Partly because the first uses the noun resentment based on the formal verb resent, while the other uses everyday words like didn't, like at all to express the same meaning. The second is denser in terms of lexical words, noun, verbs, adjective, and adverb. Reference. Thank you for Dwyer Karen Logan and Per Leipzig for the material. And the last, especially thanks to my teacher, Mrs. Sri Linawati. Thank you for watching my short learning. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.